Hello, welcome to Balance with Kel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelly and this is Marley. Thank you for choosing to practice with us today. If you haven't already, hop into something comfy, grab out your mat, and we'll get started shortly. If you haven't already, I'd love it if you would click the subscribe button. Let's get started. Start with a nice gentle chair yoga flow today. So when you're ready, make yourself comfortable on your seat. Have those feet resting nicely on the floor. Maybe you rest the back into the chair. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable, or take a nice gentle gaze. We're going to draw those shoulders away from the ears. And just start with connecting to the breath. So take that nice deep breath in through the nose. Draw that breath all the way down to the lower belly. And just take a few deep breaths here. We're breathing in and out through the nose as we flow through this class. Of course, if it doesn't feel comfortable breathing in and out through the nose, we breathe in and out through the mouth. And as you're breathing here, start to feel that body soften. So the legs, the arms, the torso, the shoulders and the neck. That face softens all the way up to the crown of the head. Just taking another nice breath here. You might like to set an intention for your class. Just repeat to yourself a few times. And just take that nice deep breath in. Seal in that intention. And then just exhale. Let that breath go. Let's start with warming up the body. So we're going to draw that chin to the chest. The shoulders are away from the ears. You can choose if you'd like to flow through this class with the eyes open or closed. Feel it lengthening through the back of that neck, through the tops of the shoulders, maybe that upper back. On the next inhale in, let's draw that right ear over that right shoulder. Feel the lengthening through that left side of the neck. Gently draw the chin to the chest. And then we roll to the other side. So we've got that left ear over that left shoulder. Feel that lengthening through the right side of the neck. Just take one more breath here. And then we're going to draw that chin to the chest. And then we might add in those half neck circles. So right ear over that right shoulder. Draw the chin to the chest. And then flow to the other side, left ear over that left shoulder. Move with your breath. On the exhale, we draw the chin to the chest. And on our inhale, we draw the ear over our shoulder. Just 2 more times each side. Next time that chin makes its way down towards the chest, let's draw that head back to center and move through a few shoulder rolls. So rolling in one direction and then back in that opposite direction. Gently release those shoulders down and let's make our way into a twist. So let's inhale, draw those arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. So we've got that left hand on that right knee. Right hand can rest on the thigh or maybe on the edge of the chair. And we just twist as deep as feels comfortable. Inhale back to center. And then we twist to the other side. Just nice and gentle here. We only twist as deep as feels comfortable for our body today. Inhale, draw those hands back to center. We're going to release the right hand down, fold over to the right with that left hand. Make our way back to center, to the other side. Gently inhale back to center. You can interlace those palms or those hands. Turn the palms up towards the sky. Draw those hands forward, chin to the chest. And then inhale, draw the arms back up. So exhale, draw the arms forward, chin to chest. And then inhale, draw those hands back up. One last time. Inhale back to center. Release those hands, arms down. Circle through those wrists. Circle in both directions. Gently release those hands down. And we're just going to move through a few hip circles. So you might need to move forward just a tad on that chair, making sure we're still stable on our chair. We're going to draw that torso forward and then circle around those hips. Make those circles as small or as wide as you like, and slow or as fast. And then we're just going to reverse that direction. Draw our way then back to center. Working more through those hips and then the knees. We're going to draw our hands to the right thigh or right shin and draw that knee in. Squeeze that knee in for a moment. And then we draw the hands behind the thigh and just draw that leg up. Next time that leg makes its way up, circle the ankle. Back in the opposite direction. Gently release that foot down. Other side. So either grabbing onto that left shin or left thigh to draw that knee. Just lifting that knee up as high as feels comfortable for you. So it might only just lift off the floor, and that's okay. Whatever feels right for your body today. And then draw those hands behind the thigh and draw that knee up. So we're kicking through that leg. Next time that knee makes its way out, circle the ankle. One direction and then back in the opposite direction. Gently release that foot down. We're going to start now with our sun salutation, so warming up the body more. Let's inhale, circle those arms up and around to shoulder width apart. And then exhale, fold forward to our chair pose, gaze in between those hands. Gently draw the hands to the thighs, elbows into the body, tuck the chin in, make our way through to that back bend. And then exhale to fold forward. Hands can stay on those thighs or slide down. Going to inhale, draw the hands to that right shin or thigh and lift that knee up. Gently lower that foot back down. Turn to the other side, lift that leg up. Gently draw that leg down, folding back down. Walk the hands back up. Draw our way back up. Circle the arms up and around. And then exhale, chair pose, so that halfway lift. Maybe gaze in between the hands. Gently draw those hands to the thighs, elbows to the body, chin tucks in, make our way through to that back bend. And then exhale, fold forward. Hands can stay here or slide down. This time we make our way to bring our hands around the left thigh or left shin, and we lift that leg up. Only as high as feels comfortable, lowering back down, then to the other side. Gently release that foot back down, walk the hands back up, circle the arms up and around, shoulder width apart, and exhale, chair pose. Taking that nice breath here, let's release the hands onto the thighs, elbows into the body, chin tucks in, make our way through to that back bend, draw the shoulder blades towards one another, gaze up just slightly, and then exhale, fold forward. Hands can stay here or slide down. This time we're going to go and we're going to inhale, lift the heels and the hands as we inhale, and then we exhale to lower. So we inhale, then the toes and the hands, exhale to lower. Inhale the heels and the hands, exhale to lower. And then one last time, toes and hands. Exhale to lower. Walk the hands back up onto the thighs. Draw our torso back up. Circle the arms up and around. Hands rest at heart center. We're going to gently take a nice twist here. So we're going to gently twist to the right on our thumb. Draw our way back to center. One last time to the right. And then back to center. Twisting to that left. Back to center. And then twisting again to the left. Back to center. Gently release those hands. We're going to make our way to a warrior two pose seated on the chair. So you might need to make your way a little bit further forward on the chair if you're not towards the front of the chair, but making sure you're still stable on that chair. So we don't want to go too far forward. We're going to draw this right leg out to the side, and maybe you step the left foot back a little. Torso is facing the front. Then we draw the arms up at shoulder height, gaze over those right fingers. Reverse warrior, so flip that palm. Left hand can rest on the thigh or the chair as we lift the right arm up. Gently make our way back to warrior two, and then a side angle pose. So draw that forearm down. Left arm, make its way up towards the sky or onto the hip if it doesn't feel comfortable, up to the sky. Gently draw our way back up. Release the hands down. Draw the right knee in. Step the left foot back out. So warrior two on the other side. Maybe the right foot steps back a little. Torso to the front of the room. Draw the arms up at shoulder height. Gaze over the left fingertips. Reverse warrior. So flip the left palm, right hand on the thigh of the chair, we lift that left arm up. Gently draw our way back to warrior two, and then to our side angle pose. So left forearm down, maybe right arm up to the sky, or to rest on that hip. Gently draw our way back to center. Gently release those arms down. Draw that leg back in. And we're going to make our way behind our chair. And we're going to start to make our way to a down dog. So we just walk our way back. And then we're just going to start to fold forward. So we're keeping those hands on the back of the chair, drawing those sitting bones away, crown of the head drawing away from the body. Try to keep that torso parallel to the floor. Feel the stretch through that spine. Then gently walk our way back in. And we're going to make our way to warrior one. So with those hands on the back of the chair, let's just step back with that right foot. So we've got a heel to heel alignment here. Hips are facing the front of the room. You can have whatever stance in between those feet that feels good for you. We're bending through that left knee, knee over the ankle. You can keep those hands on the back of the chair, or you can lift those arms up. Gently release those hands down. Let's step our way back in and then make our way to the other side. So step that left foot back. 45 degrees, heel to heel alignment. Hips are facing the front of the room. We bend through that right knee so it's stacked over that ankle. And then maybe you choose to lift the arms up. Gently release those hands down. Step our way back in. And we're going to make our way to a tree pose. So we're going to rest our right hand on that chair. And we're going to turn our left foot to that 90 degrees. Maybe heel to that ankle or sole of the foot to the shin or to the inner thigh, just not resting on the knee. You can keep one hand on the chair. Maybe you bring the hands to heart center. Just whatever feels comfortable for you today. And it's okay to fall in and out of the pose. We're going to gently release down and we're going to make our way to the other side. So we're resting that left hand on the side of the chair and it's our right foot now that we're 90 degrees. So we've got either that heel to the ankle or the sole of the foot to the shin or inner thigh. Now maybe you keep that left hand on the chair or maybe you draw hands to heart center, your choice. Just take a few deep breaths here. Gently release down. Maybe shake those feet out. And then let's make our way back onto that chair. Gently taking that sit. And let's make our way to our butterfly pose. So now for your butterfly pose, you might want to be more towards the edge of the chair, just making sure you've got that stability there. And then you can draw those soles of the feet to touch. Allow those knees to fall open. Now, if it doesn't feel good turning those feet like that, just draw the edges of the inside edges of the feet together and just allow the knees to fall open. From here, you can choose to stay up nice and tall, or maybe you choose to fold forward. Just going as deep as feels comfortable for you. We're getting that nice stretch to the inner thigh. Slowly make our way back up. Release those soles of the feet onto the ground. And let's take our pigeon pose. So we're going to draw our right ankle onto our left thigh. We've got that bone this is the ankle bone to the outside of the thigh. Now, if this feels too deep for you, we're just going to draw that right ankle over the left and just allow that right knee to fall open. You can choose to stay up nice and tall here, or you can fold forward. Taking whatever feels comfortable for you today. Slowly make our way back up. Gently release that sole, the foot down. And we're going to make our way to the other side. So we're going to draw that left ankle onto that right thigh. And again, if this is too deep on this side, we take the ankle, left ankle over the right. From here, you can choose to fold forward if you wish. Slowly make our way back up. Release that sole of the foot down onto the ground. Shoulder stretch. We're just going to draw our right arm to the upper back. So just on the upper back there. If you wish, you can draw your left arm onto that right elbow. Draw that elbow just a little bit closer to the body. Take a couple of breaths here. Gently release. And then draw that arm across the body. So the right arm across the body. You can use that left hand just to rest the right arm onto. Gently release. And then let's take the other side. So draw that left hand to that upper back. Maybe you circle the right arm up and around. And we just take a couple of deep breaths here. Gently release. And then we're going to draw that arm across the body. Using that right hand to rest the left arm onto. Release. Rest the hands gently onto those thighs. And just take a couple of neck stretches before we take our last twist. I'm going to draw the chin to the chest as we exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale, draw the chin up slightly. Inhale back to center. And then exhale over to the right. Inhale back to center. And then exhale to the inhale back to center. Chin to chest. Inhale back to center. Gently draw that gaze up. Inhale back to center. To the right. Inhale back to center. And then to the left. So we make our way back to center. Let's take our final twist. We're going to draw both our hands onto the right thigh. Twist to the right. Again, just as deep as feels comfortable for you. You may choose just to turn that head slightly towards the left. Torso stays right where it is. Draw our way back to center and then to the other side. So we've got our hands on the left thigh. We're twisting gently to the left. Draw that head, the gaze over to the right if that feels comfortable. Draw that head back to center, making our way back to center. And just start to relax that body back into that chair and just take a couple of nice deep breaths here. Close those eyes again. And I just invite you now, you started your class with an intention, to repeat that now to yourself just a few times. If you would like to stay here a little bit longer, I'll pop a link to a yoga nidra below. Otherwise, you can start to make some movement in the body, wriggle fingers and toes. Make any movement that feels good for you. Start to blink those eyes open. May you go with peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, and peace in your heart. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me.